The Nintendo 64 was the console that everyone wanted in the 1990s. It had a great library of games and an amazing selection of exclusives. Even today, collectors are still after some of these exclusives and pay top dollar for them. We were fortunate enough to find this copy of GoldenEye at a local yard sale for $2, and it was in pretty rough condition, as you can see. So follow us on the journey how we took it from the condition it was in to making it look brand new. This is the first episode of Retro Revive. So as I've mentioned, we've purchased this N64 cartridge from a local yard sale. We paid about $2 for it, and as you can see, the labels are quite worn off. It's definitely been faded. We suspect there might be some water damage that got onto it. Hopefully nothing inside the board. You can see there's some sticky mess on the inside, almost like a kid was eating a toffee while blowing out the cartridge to clean it out. So yeah, we'll try and see if we can clean all of that off as good as possible. So the first step is that I'm going to use my 3.5mm game bit tool to remove the backing, and then just a normal Phillips screwdriver to remove the metal protective housing. This is the first site that we can see that is an original Nintendo cartridge, and as you can see, I am struggling really hard to get this sticky mess off, to the point where I was scared that I was going to actually damage the copper pins. Finally got the board off, and now it was time to use my Herschel electric cleaner. This is my preferred cleaner of choice. And then I used my little thumb toothbrush to clean off the copper pins. And yes, that is a dog's toothbrush. I prefer using it as it is easy to navigate around, and I also have a lot of control over the brushes. Super clean. I actually did not expect it to be in this good a condition once I was done. So it was quite a surprise to see that there was absolutely no damage to the board, so we know for a fact that this game will run super smoothly. Next I took some hot water and some dish soap to clean off the plastics and to try and eliminate much of the dirt as possible. I also took it off a separate side where I used some other chemicals to remove the labels afterwards. Finally, it's time for reassembly. This took a bit of time as I couldn't remember what side the board went on, but fortunately you don't have to sit through that pain, and you will see just the part where I finished assembling it in the correct manner. So after it was done, we went onto a site called Box, and this is basically a database of a bunch of labels, and I also went on and made a custom label for the back because I couldn't find a European label, and I thought, since this is already a custom job, let me do it myself. Threw it into the Cricut software and we were off. Did some final measurements to just make sure that label sizes was correct. And then I printed it out onto a printable vinyl using a high quality ink bath printer. I then used a Cricut Maker to do all my cutting for me, to just make sure that it's better than my hands and scissors. Finally I applied the labels, and at this point I realized how good this was looking, and I really got excited for the final product. The last label was the back label to give it that finishing touch. And yeah, here is the final cartridge. So there you have it. We are very, very happy with how this came out. We especially like the little custom sticker that we made at the back, just to not give it off as an authentic sticker in any manner. We will be doing a part 2 where we will be making the box and packaging for it, and then we will potentially put it on Marketplace to sell. So if you're interested in it, or if you want to see part 2, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment down below, and if you want to see more of these things, we can make it happen. So I'm Alfredo1292. Until the next one, thanks for watching.